introduce yourselves, please, and tell me what your roles are on the cemetery board? I know Robert,
I'm the president.
right? And
Earl's vice president.
I'm vice president.
Earl Cox, right?
Earl
Okay,
Cox.
yeah. You are?
I'm Barbara Mitchison.
Okay, right.
Secretary and Treasurer.
Okay.
I'm Debbie Seltzer.
Since we lost Jeff, she's here to fill Jeff's role.
Okay.
Well, since we're all here, I'll call the meeting to order.
Do you need an agenda and the minutes?
Yes, please. Mike was locking the door. I was like, oh, wait. He's like, what? I was like, oh, she'll give me a call.
And you don't need an agenda? Okay. You want the minutes of the last meeting?
Sure, that'd be great.
Those go too.
Well, it's one for Mike, one for
Oh.
Sheree. Okay.
You gonna read the minutes or shall I, of the last meeting?
I can if you want me to, see, so I go ahead and find it.
Right.
I think this is, you want me
It's whatever you
No,
want to read.
minutes from last meeting.
Okay.
Meeting's called order.
I called it, I guess nobody heard me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
since we're all
I second
here.
that motion. Okay. Annual meeting for the Bradley Cemetery Association was April 4th, 2023. Board members present was Earl Cox, Barbara Mitchison, Sheree Johnston, and board members excused was Merlene Jones, Robertson Jones. Item 1, call to order. A quorum being duly established, Robert Pennick, President, called the meeting to order at 6:07 p.m. Item 2, consider the board members approving the minutes of the April 5th, 2022 meeting. A motion was made by Robert Pennick and a second by Earl Cox that the minutes for the April 5th, 2022 meeting be approved. The voice vote was unanimous. Item 3, consider the board members approving the financial report for April 1st, 2022 through March 31st, 2023. A motion was made by Earl Cox and a second by Sheree Johnston that the financial report be approved. The voice vote was unanimous. Item 4, board position held by Merlene Robertson Jones expired April 2023. The floor was open for nominations to fill Merlene's board position.
I have to answer every call because of the cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, think about
Go
that.
go ahead.
Earl Cox made a motion to nominate Jeff Manga and Sheree Johnston seconded the motion. The voice vote was unanimous. Item 5, election of officers was discussed. Earl Cox made a motion and Sheree Johnston seconded the motion to elect Robert Pennick for president.
Go ahead.
Earl Cox as vice president and Barbara Mitchison as secretary treasurer. The voice vote was unanimous. Item 6, discussion was presented to have Danny Henderson do the upkeep on the cemetery at $600 per mowing and continue with the spraying of the cemetery. Earl Cox made a motion to hire Danny Henderson to do the mowing and spraying of the cemetery. Sheree seconded the motion. The voice vote was unanimous. Item 7, purchase of office supplies by the treasurer was discussed. Robert Pennick made a motion for the treasurer to continue purchase office supplies not to exceed $100 for the year April 1st, 2023 through March 31st, 2024. Earl Cox seconded the motion. The voice vote was unanimous. Item 8, discussion on renewing the general liability policy for $541. Sheree Johnston made a motion to renew the general liability policy for $541. Earl Cox seconded the motion. The voice vote was unanimous. Item 9, there was no one from the Pavilion Committee to report on the progress of the Pavilion. The financial report on the Pavilion was included in the Treasurer's financial report. Item 10, old business. A motion was made to table the discussion of the markers at the cemetery by Earl Cox and seconded by Sheree Johnston. The voice vote was unanimous. And B, a motion was made to table the discussion of the French drains on the west side of the middle section by Earl Cox and seconded by Sheree Johnston. The voice vote was unanimous. Item 11, Earl Cox made a motion to purchase more sand. Sheree Johnson seconded the motion, the voice vote was unanimous. And
I'm gonna turn it off.
And item 12 was adjourned. Sheree made a motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:33 PM. Earl Cox seconded the motion. A voice vote was unanimous.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the last meeting.
I second.
Item 4, report from the pavilion committee. Did she send you a letter?
No.
She didn't, I talked to her on the phone, a couple of weeks ago, and she said that her sister may send you a letter, about what's going on with the pavilion and the tiles.
Mhm.
And she said to go ahead and close the account and return whatever's left of the money.
So you can't buy any more tiles?
For now you can, but, they're gonna try to, get them when they can, but they're both getting old and they're hoping they can find somebody else to do it.
So if we wanna do it, we need to do it
Need to do it pretty quick,
pretty quick, okay.
yeah.
We need to do that.
They do have one that sent me some money that I guess they haven't done the tile yet because it'd be in winter time.
Yeah, and she had recommended a tile for the Badisher family for donating that property for the cemetery.
Oh, okay,
That was just a recommendation by her.
yeah, okay. You know, I'd sent her a letter and told her that if they couldn't come, to let me know and I could, you know,
Well,
I guess she called you instead.
yeah, she said that they probably wouldn't make
Yeah.
it, and, that you could go ahead and close out the bank account and send her, I guess it's her money in there, right?
Yeah, you know, because if you remember at the beginning, Deborah had donated $5,000 and then, when it got up kinda high, I think we gave her 1,000. She had just kinda like a loan, I guess, for that account. So really, it is their money, that if you consider that donation, anyway.
But she said that she's been paid back everything
Oh, okay.
from she just asked me to go ahead and close out the account, you know, that way we wouldn't have to mess with it anymore.
So who was that?
One of the sisters.
Well, I'll wait on before I'll get in contact with her, cause I know that one person had sent in some money, so they'll want to, be reimbursed for it. Well, I guess if they,
She said she would send you a letter,
okay,
but, I guess she didn't, so.
yeah. Okay, you skipped number 3.
Uh-oh, I sure
Reading.
did.
The treasurer's report.
I was in a hurry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's on the main account. Pass it around.
Oh,
Yeah, just pass it around. The pavilion account. That paper's kinda thick. I got the.
I was gonna say, I can't get
it
it
feels
up
like,
there,
it feels
Barbara.
like,
Yeah.
I cannot.
Oh, it is thick.
It's one page, it's one paper, it's
Oh.
just thick.
I was
It's so
gonna
big,
pass
it
it
looks-
down, but I couldn't.
It's so thick, you can't tell that it's,
Okay. Premium paper right here.
two back. Would you like one of these?
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
Oh, that's page 2. Oh.
okay, the main account, this is our main checking account. As of April 1st, 2023, there was $21,510.17. In our receipts, we had donations of $2,225, royalty $2,173, $2,173.77. The CD interest was $2,122.55, and then the bank interest was $78.29, which is a total of $6,599.61. And our expenditures, mowing was $7,200. Our general liability policy was $549. Office supplies, which stamps was the only thing I got, was $26.40. And I had to order checks, and that was $27.94. And there was some names added on the veteran stone, and that was $105. The sand, a load of sand was $440, and we had to renew the post office box, that was $62. And he sprayed the cemetery for $1,750. Total expenditures was $10,160.34. And so the beginning balance was $21,510.17, plus our total receipts, $6,599.61, minus our total expenditures was $10,160.34. So in the checking account, there was set left, March 31st, 2024, there was $17,949.44. And then we have 5 certificates of deposit, and they add up to $169,000. Looks like I got a period in there instead of a comma. And then, so the total amount that the cemetery has is $186,949.44. Any questions I can answer? And on the pavilion account, their beginning balance of February 1st, 2023 was $585.66. And for the year, they've had a $100 donation, and the bank paid on the account $2.28. So the total receipts was $102.28. And then the bank pays a $5 a month service fee for this extra account we have. And so that ended up to $60. So the beginning balance was $585.66. Total receipts, $102.28, and total expenditures, $60. And the balance of, at the end of March 31st, 2024, was $627.90. Any questions I need to straighten up?
No, sound good to me. Could I make a motion to approve it?
I make a motion, we approve the treasurer's report.
I'll second.
And I guess we can skip
We can
4.
skip number 4. Okay, item number 5. Tommy and Connie Badisher donated the following land to the cemetery: the south 100 feet of southwest 4 of the northwest 4 of the southwest 4, section 26, whatever, T5N R5W, Grady County, Oklahoma, less the north 50 yards thereof, and containing 1.5151 acres more or less, and except the oil and gas, coal, and other minerals.
So, is that down there where Bob's stone is?
Where our fence is right now,
Uh-huh.
They donated 100 feet of that field,
To the north there.
100 feet to the north of the whole length of the field,
Oh, okay.
from east to west.
What are the Duttons gonna do with that?
I don't know. I think he's changed his mind. I think he wants to sell it now. They bought Granny's place too. Uncle Bob Tommy sold Granny's place to him.
While we're on this subject
After
here,
tearing that house down,
What
Uh,
did
Gertrude's.
Carl bought Granny's place.
Who bought the land north of the cemetery?
The Taylor,
Palmer?
Casey Taylor.
Casey Taylor, Carl's grandson.
Oh,
No, I was supposed to have bought Granny's place, but I couldn't get what they were getting for it, so.
Since we're on this, gotta see what's it, run it by y'all, see what you think, 'cause just like Matt's funeral,
Yeah,
man, they was parked from way down east, that east road, Plumner to the stop sign, 2 rows in the middle on the grass, and all the way up the road north.
mhm,
What about going in, like on big funerals like that, go ahead and brush hog that down, so everybody can have some parking on the north end,
oh, up there in the pasture,
in the pasture. I'll be willing to brush hog it down.
sounds good to me.
I wanted to run it by
So-
y'all, see what you thought of
So
it.
how much would we, I mean, we wouldn't need to be getting onto other people's property.
No, we got 100 foot north of that.
Okay, that'd be
From-
plenty of
From our
parking.
line, we've got 100 foot, the way I
Yeah.
understand it.
Yeah, okay.
I need to get there and cut
But
those
they
elm
was
trees out of the
parked,
fence.
they was parked all, everywhere there, and people having to walk. I know some of them look like turn around left, I guess, cause they say how
Yeah.
far they would have to walk.
So whose funeral was that?
Matt Williams,
I guess I didn't know who was he? Is this recently?
Lyndall and Louise Norval's grandson, Lou Lynn's son, Lou Lynn Williams,
The oldest one,
Oh,
he was
46.
46.
so where is he? Is this just recently?
He's buried over on the east fence with the Norvals.
Okay.
yeah, he's about the only one out there got any dirt piled up on him now.
Okay, yeah. I hadn't been out there in the last couple of weeks, so, okay.
Since this is on here, I wanted to ask, thought that'd be all right, you know, we don't have to do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh, yeah.
if we're gonna have a big funeral, it's
Yeah.
gonna be up on that, it'd be
Yeah.
nice, instead of having to drive all over the grass. you know, too.
So you try to put another entrance?
It's
on
got
there?
2 entrances.
Oh, it
It's
does,
got 2
okay.
entrances,
So, are we gonna have to fence that eventually?
Eventually, yeah.
eventually
We'll
probably.
have
That'd be a
probably have
cost.
to have it surveyed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm.
Casey was supposed to keep it cleaned up, but he hadn't.
He hasn't mowed it yet, has he?
No.
So what was his original plan with that?
I don't know. I never-
What I heard, he was gonna think about building a house somewhere,
Mm-hmm, that's what I heard.
and then he changed his mind on that deal. And last I talked to him, he mentioned that there was a place out south of Lindsay that he might buy. If he did, he'd probably try to sell this up here. So I haven't talked to him since, so I don't know what's transpired since then. All right, I guess back to business, Robert.
So,
We need to make a motion on that or second it?
I mean, it's a done deal already, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
already,
that,
it's already
I mean,
done.
I didn't know anything about it till they sent the quitclaim deed in the mail to the cemetery.
Oh, okay.
I had to call Robert to know what was going on.
All
I'm
right.
glad he knew, cause I didn't know, so I guess it's really,
Originally, that entire place was supposed to be donated to the cemetery.
yeah,
I'm kinda glad they didn't, because we'd have to pay somebody to mow the whole thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's 10 acres, just like the cemetery.
yeah. I mean, I think, I really don't think we need a motion on that, do we?
But,
To accept that? I mean,
No,
it just
no.
needs to be in the minutes
No,
that we have
when we
it.
get down to new business, we need to talk about that plaque for the donation.
Okay.
Okay, item number 6, board position. Barbara Mitchison's term on the board expires April 2024. I make a motion we keep her.
I second that.
It's a unanimous all the way around, girl.
You're stuck, Barbara, you're just stuck.
If you need some help, just holler at me, I'll walk over.
Okay. Well, I guess I can't get out of that for now anyway.
There's only one way out, Barbara. You better not.
You either gotta move or you gotta die.
I'm trying to move, but you know.
No.
Where you
Don's-
living?
Well, I wanna move up closer to our grandkids around Oklahoma City, Edmond, but Don's not moving, so.
And I wanna move too. I
Where
never
you?
wanted to be out there to
What?
begin with.
It's
I know.
paradise out there.
Oh, whatever,
It's a lot of work.
yeah.
All right, B.
Okay.
Due to the death of board member Jeff Manka, this board position needs to be filled for the remaining of the 4 years left in his term.
Our terms are all 5 years, and so, just like his, he already served 1 year, well, his term expired. Well, this needs to be replaced, I guess,
Yeah,
so, but he still
fill
has
the
4
remainder.
years, yeah. I guess I didn't word that right. but- That way it alternates every year, there's always a new board member.
So I nominate Debbie.
I'll second that.
Since she's so much showed up.
Since she showed up.
So,
I asked a number of people and they never give me a yes or a no, so.
okay, how do we need to,
Election of officers.
well, that's when we need to do something on number 6, don't we, to approve that, or motion it, or,
I nominated her. It's- You all,
We all
guess that's a
say,
vote on it.
those in favor?
Okay,
You wanna be the new president?
that's cemetery treasurer.
Not right off the bat.
Okay. Maybe next year.
Probably not.
Item number 7, election of officers. Does anybody desire a change in officers?
I don't,
Okay.
make a motion and keep what we got, yes.
I second that motion.
Number 8, discuss and take action on upkeep of the cemetery for April 2024 through March 2025. I have no complaints with Danny's.
He didn't ask for a raise?
He didn't ask for a raise.
So it'd
He
be
better
the-
not ask for a raise. I have to fix a flat or something for him.
Okay.
So I have a question about the spraying. What was that for?
Stickers and weeds.
Stickers, thank goodness. Okay.
It'll have to be sprayed for years to ever get them all.
It's getting better, I think,
Yeah.
but there's still stickers out.
I got my flip flop caught between the
Oh.
marker and the stone at my dad's. I fell on the ground, rolled around like 4 times. I was covered in
Oh,
sticks.
really? Oh, my goodness.
That's painful.
I didn't give money to see that.
I bet my dad was laughing.
I know he was.
Yeah.
Probably good thing you wasn't, cause you would probably got a tongue lash.
Yes.
Cause you would have had to laugh.
I'd been on the ground with it.
Well, I'll make a motion
All
to
right.
accept,
I second it.
Danny Henderson to, continue with the mowing at $600 per mow.
All right, number 9. Office supplies. Do you need any more than
Just
what you?
stamps,
Just
for
stamps.
the, ask for donations for the cards, that's all I really need, so. It's about the same probably as it was last year, maybe a little higher, I think we've had an increase in stamps, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah.
Yes. How much more do you need?
I don't know, I think there's probably about 85 cards, I think, that I'll send out. I took a bunch off because some of them hadn't donated in 20 years, so I'm not sending, because sometimes you don't know if they've
Passed
moved
away.
or passed away, and, you don't, so I just took a bunch off, so I think we're down to like 85 names. So I don't even know what the postcards are, how much they are. Probably about the same as it was last year, so that was what, 2640, so it's probably somewhere around there, probably less than $30.
So you do or don't need any more money?
Just for that, yeah, I don't need any extra, so,
Okay.
I mean, before we've kind of put in there, like, if I don't can't spend over $100 without, purchase office supplies not to exceed $100. You wanna keep it that way?
Yes, yes.
So, cause, you know, you've got the, I don't know that anything would come up, but if it comes to over $100, I would
Yeah.
let you know. You have to vote on it.
I make the motion.
I'll second.
I say. That we approve it.
All right, we're down to the renewing the general liability policy in the amount of $578. We have to have it,
Yes, yes, we do.
so
I make a motion, we approve it.
I'll second it. All right, old business, cemetery markers, still haven't gotten anywhere on it.
Table it again.
French drain, still haven't gotten anywhere on it,
Table it,
Yeah,
so let's table those.
make a motion, table.
I'll second.
Oh, I'll second.
We can only get to what we can get to.
Yeah.
yeah. I guess we could explain to Debbie about the French drains.
That low area of the cemetery from one end to the other, you can dig a water well there with post hole diggers. We'll never be able to bury anybody there. So, we discussed laying a French drain through there to drain the water down into the ditch by the road. And all the dirt that we take out of graves, filling in that low spot. That way we can use that part of the cemetery.
That'd be in that middle section,
Yeah.
next to the road.
But right now, when it rains, you can't even, if somebody drives across it, they're stuck.
No, how many times before mower's been stuck?
Yeah, you get stuck on a lawnmower. All right, new business.
I got new business.
Uh-oh, what's
Our
that?
veteran stone,
Yes.
there's 8 names available, and 3 of them are in the process. I called him this afternoon, and he got the names out, and he'd be getting out to put 3 names on there, and I think that's only gonna leave like 5 more names. So, are we gonna try to get a new stone, or do something different, or?
What would we do, put a one just like it next to it, or,
I don't know,
I don't know how you
whatever.
do that,
Yeah,
to add additional names.
I don't wanna go back with this company, they're out of, Duncan, and I always have trouble getting names put on there. I don't know if anybody else would be any quicker or not, but.
I don't know who does Purdy Cemetery. I don't know who gives the names, but I went out there and did the flags one year. It was a disaster. The names on the stone does not match the name on the memorial. I mean, it is crazy bad. Mike's dad, they put Everett on the memorial stone instead of Everett. So I don't know if the breakdown was between the person running the cemetery or the person just putting it on the stone, but don't use that person. And it's
So
named
we need to
after-
find out who's doing theirs, not, and don't use it.
Yes, it's like 30%. I was so disgusted. I did it one time. I was like, I can't do this again.
I wonder where we could look at examples of places that have had to.
Probably Lindsay, Green Hill, right? They
Yeah.
have more than one.
I'll go look at that,
Yeah,
and I'll ask them who does theirs.
I bet Klein does it over at Purcell.
they probably would. I think that's where Galen and them, or Beverly got
Well,
Galen's,
is that
yeah.
where, a black girl,
Monty,
Monty,
that's what Monty
is
was.
that where Monty
Oh,
works?
Monty works at the cemetery.
No, he doesn't.
Not
He doesn't.
He worked there for 20-some years, and they fired him.
Come on.
There, Lindsay?
I
Yeah.
lost touch.
After he went through there and
Yeah.
cataloged that whole
Yeah.
cemetery, they cut him loose.
I did that.
I think he's still, what,
He still digs for him, I think, sometimes, and,
The last time I heard he was working for Klein, wasn't he?
yeah,
Yes,
he
yes.
pours all
I
their
didn't know
pads and
that.
stuff.
okay, so we,
So we just need to check into the
Well, yeah, we just
Yeah.
check into it.
places and what we want and,
right,
I'll go look at Lindsay's and see if I can get a hold of somebody that can tell me who does theirs.
okay.
I'll
Barbara,
get
do you
back
have,
with
oh, No, go ahead.
I just told her I'd talk to them.
Do you have the name of those three that are pending on the memorial?
Yes, I made the copy of it, and
Oh,
there, it's
perfect.
the three down there I've marked.
Do you have an extra copy?
Didn't you get one?
No, this is the
Oh.
memorial.
And then I made a new list of the names, all the names. That's for the veteran stone.
Oh,
Yeah, just
okay.
give that to her,
Okay.
cause she does that. And I've updated it, so if you go through there and you notice someone's name's not on there, because Robert forgets to tell me.
See? I forget
And I
that
have to go
all
walk the
time.
cemetery, trying to find graves.
Well, I walk that cemetery every day, it seems like other people could do it too.
Yeah, I mean, you can help me, I need to do that. I'll tell Dawn that you're gonna make me walk it every day.
It'd be good for you.
So these are.
Yeah, but Robert means from the house over to
Very,
the
yes,
cemetery.
yes.
There's probably a bunch of them I need to get the names off of and give to you.
Okay, so we're,
We're still in new business. The plaque that they recommended for the Badisher family donation, I think it's a good idea, but we'll have to purchase it, the cemetery will have to purchase it.
Okay,
You wanna just leave it up to them to design it, since they are the ones that recommended it and all
Yeah.
that?
cause I wouldn't
Cause I
know,
don't know what to put on
I don't know.
it. Okay. If you know her number, I guess it's on the pavilion, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got her number, I've got
it.
her number in my stuff.
I'll make a motion that the cemetery purchase a plaque, for the donation of the property by the Badisher family.
I'll second that.
never mind.
And so we'll just table the deal about the veteran stone for now, right?
Yes, until we get some more information.